Alienware. War Child. In modern war, you will die like a dog for no good reason. Ernest Hemingway. Hello everybody, welcome to a new thing on the channel called 1 Hour Impression. This is gonna be an idea I'm tossing out to you. As you know, April's the month of me trying things, along with me uploading a new Let's Play I can't stream. Because of reasons. Nintendo, I know you're watching. Among these ideas is 1 Hour Impressions. I want to play games for the first time, or games I played, and give you guys a 1 hour feel of the game. Here's the thing though. When looking up what to do for this, I talked with a couple of people before we even got into this, and I've come to the conclusion that if I was going to start with anything, it was going to be one of the games out there that can be related very much to real life right now. That game is this War of Mine. For those unaware, this is the game where you play a civilian in a war. Not a rebel, not a soldier, a civilian. And you're just trying to survive this war. This War of Mine is a game that likes to play it cards very close to his chest. It's very heavy. You will have to make choices and things will happen that you have no control over. And you will sit there. Think about what you do. When I was thinking about doing this as well, I was trying to figure out whether I should cover the War of Mine stories or the final cut. I sat on this for hours. I sat on this for days, actually. Talked with people. I asked what they thought. I only asked the people who knew I do this. Not many people in my real life know that I'm secretly this. It's not that I'm embarrassed. It's just, what do you do when you tell people, hey, yeah, I stream. I'm a YouTuber who likes using a VTuber, who likes using an anime girl model. And even before that, what do I tell people? I'm a streamer. Most people like to mock me. But the people who did know, I talked to them about this because I said I wanted to cover this game, but I couldn't do it in a 3-hour format. So, this was an idea I was passing around. They told me to do this. And when I asked which one I should lean towards, they told me cover the base game itself, which is what we're gonna do. This game, I will like to give a... This game is very heavy, very dark, and very, very sad. You will be doing things, and things will happen that you will have no control over. This game will make you sad. I mainly state this for anyone who's lost people. If you lost someone during a war, or know people who are died in war, anything like that, may I suggest you don't watch this video. This game literally likes to sit on the fact of what it is. The reason I love the company that made this game is they never throw punches. They never hold them back. They give you what they show you. This game is one of them. It's not easy. That's why I'm giving you a warning. This game is not for the faint of heart. This game is not for the average player. If you would like to see this game, please understand that I am giving you a chance now to back out and find one of my other videos. Now, the day you're watching this, I just streamed if you missed it. You could go watch that if you want. This is mainly me giving you the warning you need. Welcome to 1 Hour Impression, this War of Mine, Final Cut Edition. AKA, one that will show you the true horrors of what we do as humans. Oh, I should probably explain the next part. Sorry. I was like sitting here just letting the music sit. Like that track. So those who don't know, there's two things you could do. There is scenario mode. You select one of these scenarios here based on either characters or things available, and they'll give you a random cast of characters with difficulty already selected. You will have no control or knowledge of anything. This is if you want to actually experience it based on stories. From Kate, Bruno, and Paul to Askra and Christo. Or if you want, there is Workshop Center, where you do your own story. Select a cast of characters from these people and even some workshop characters. These characters do not have any changes in like model wise. They're just profiles are different. You can even make your own civilian. Sorry about that. I actually clicked on that and opened my thing. You can even make your own civilians like this. We can upload your own photo. Okay? Which I am tempted to do. So I'll see you guys in a minute. I'll see you guys in a minute when I upload my own photo. All right, there you guys go. As you can see, I put my own portrait in there. You can make your own custom characters or use one of the game's base portraits that it has. It's pretty much that. You can even upload your own photo and put yourself in there. There's backgrounds and everything, but we're not going to be covering it. We're not doing a My Story yet. Maybe one day I'll come back to this to cover a My Story, but I wanted to show off the other tries. These are scenarios. This is tough. These scenarios will make you question your humanity, like I said. So this is my final warning. I know we're 6 minutes in, but I'm giving you one last warning. If you've lost someone to war, or you're very sensitive about war things, please watch one of my other videos. Do not watch this. This game is very heavily focused on war. Not being a soldier, not being a rebel, not being a badass, crazy guy with a gun or anything like that. You're a civilian. You're just trying to survive. Make it through this without dying. I state this for a reason. Let's begin. Out of every scenario we gotta play, I think we're gonna pick one of those 5. There is the final cut in DLC ones, but I don't want to show those. So let's actually get to playing the game. I think we'll pick this one. And let the nightmare of war truly show in your heart. The art style, by the way, is all black and white to symbolize it. The game does its best to symbolize and show the horror. Sorry, I can't resist. Not a good start, I feel. How long has the siege lasted? It's hard to say when every day is a struggle for survival. The city is crawling with sniper. Shelling is ordinary business almost every night. Phones don't work. There's a shortage of food and meds, and many people are left homeless. Rudo and Mark have always been good friends, so when the war broke out, they decided to stick together. They met Pavel scouting for supplies. He used to be Pago... Yeah, Porgons. Oh, right. Porgons is a made-up town, okay? Porgon is a made-up place where this takes place, okay? The world and everything is all made up, but it does cover real-life war, in a sense. It shows the horror. Kind of like Spec Ops: The Line, which we will cover one day. I really want to cover that game. Porgon's star football player. Now he's just another homeless victim of war. So they teamed up, hoping for the best. Alright. Let's get to work. First thing I recommend is if you are starting this game, try your best to get the rubble cleared out. Unlock doors, get some scavenging going. Clean your house first, in a sense. Find out what's here, see what you're working with. I feel ill. I hope it's nothing serious. Okay. There are 2 supplies. We're only right now, it's the daytime. We'll be showing up the daytime, and then night hits, everything changes more. Double click on an object to run. Oh shit, that is locked. Not much food starting out. We might have to make a priority for that first. To try and move the rubble. This is not... Okay, now this is better supplies. These are better supplies. I can make stuff with this. A lot of locked doors, though. Rubble is blocking its way through. Yeah, the pathing, by the way, just warning you guys now, is not good. The pathing has a bit of pathing issues. Just warning you all now when you're doing this. Hope we manage to keep it warm in here. Hurts, but I'll manage. Good cook, skilled scavenger, fast runner. But our skilled scavenger is slightly sick. Our fast runner is wounded a bit. Not very good. Not very good at all. All right, we got to the backyard. A bit more supplies we can work. Not bad in the way of haul, but we got no food for the night. Actually, we got one thing. It ain't gonna be enough. Water's scarce. Speak of the devil, and the devil shall appear, apparently. Just got some fucking food. All right. You're slightly sick, but I need you to make one more thing before you go to bed. We need a stove. Even though that there's a kitchen, it's not working correctly. So we need to make a crude stove so we can actually use it correctly. We need to get this rubble cleared out of here, though. With that, Pavel is done. Making a little bit of a choice here. Get some rest. Try to sleep off your cold. Let's introduce our survivors, by the way. Pavel. Before the whole mess began, I lived with my wife and son in a better part of the city. I haven't seen them in a long time. I hope they're okay. I'm not doing so well. As you can see, who needs football players during a war? Nobody cares about sports. And every day can be their last. So I scavenge the ruins like everybody else, but for the best. Bruno. He's a smoker and a good cook. Before the war, I used to own a restaurant. Even had my own show, Bruno's Cuisine. I'm sure you've seen it. I visited beautiful places where I was filled with cooking exquisite dishes. All that seemed of no importance now. Don't you think? Nowadays, you're lucky if you get your hands on some canned meat or a bag of rice. That's how long this war is going to last. Who knows indeed, Bruno. Who knows indeed. Like I said, the game is very not generous when it wants. It's generous and it's not generous. So always keep your wits about you. We need to make a toolkit. A fucking tool bench though. Slightly wounded. He's sleeping off a cold, but I need you to recover too. We need medicine. Maybe we can find some bandages, actually. Let's see what I got to make. A metal workshop, that could help me make some tools. We keep all... So my playstyle is this. I keep all crafting and beds in the basement. Above the house is where I put stuff of much more importance. Like the roof, I put the rain collector. A second one if I can make one. Stuff like that. Whoever lived here before definitely was trying to make sure they could survive. Hopefully they can. I know I probably won't be leaving. Ah, we got a valuable jewelry, a piece of jewelry, very a valuable bartering item. Sometimes traders and stuff can come along. they will give you gold for this shit. So I like to make, so this is just a personal preference of mine. I make a crowbar. I recommend if you can, there's a lot of locked doors in the house, make a crowbar. It's much better than a lockpick. It makes some sound, but it will help you out a lot more. Now we wait again. I think we're gonna make a second bed, just in case someone needs to sleep during the day. Now we have the option to crowbar shit. Ain't much, but it does work. Right now, our only guy who's actually good right now is there's clearing rubble. I think we got it. I need to get some food and medicine. Mainly bandages if I can. Pills, too, if I can find them. All right, there we go. Sleeping will recover. It's not as effective as taking medicine in that, but it does help you recover. I got 1 hour left before nightfall. That's when the real game kicks in. Let's see, come on. More shell bombings. Ah, ha, ha, ha! Bandages! By the way, if you're wondering, this was a design choice. Black and white and cell shading does look amazing when it comes to this. They're wounded, so you gotta scavenge. Let's see what we gotta work with. Abandoned cottage. Family barricade themselves into this house. But despite their effort, looters got inside. It's been abandoned ever since. So we might find some useful items that the looters overlooked or left behind. They say people still live here. Against all odds, they must have had some supply stocks, like canned food or probably bandages and medicine. But they don't want to trade. If we're desperate, we could try to steal from them. It's a housing estate that remains almost untouched. It's a calm area of a little house plot. Porches are guarded. Most houses are still inhabited. People are trying to lead normal lives there. They got nothing to look for. We got nothing to look for there, unless we're willing to steal. As you can tell, you have to make choices. Sometimes stealing is the only way to survive. When that happens, well, people have to be sacrificed for it. That is the core of the game. Your survival. How much of a monster are you going to be to survive this? Luckily, we have an abandoned place right now, so we could probably go there and loot it first. Looters must have been in a hurry. There's still lots of stuff left. Sniper. Something tells me someone found that out the hard way. I think there's a rat inside, so we're good. Right, little things like this could mean either enemy or rodent. You don't know. Always check the door. Yeah, just a rat. Okay, we're here for food. Let's get some food. Let's see. Empty shells. Materials. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Aha! Now that's a good haul. Let's get this door unlocked. I wonder if we could get to the attic. Now we have to make a choice. Can't carry that. He's a good scavenger. Bruno only has limited space, but I might be able to carry more. Let's see if we can grab anything else around here. That's strange. You should only be able to carry these in stacks of 4. Did they update the game? When I last played, I could only carry wood in stacks of 4. And Bruno only has 10 slots. He's not that big of a carrier. But yeah, here I am grabbing all this. Broken toy. This toy's seen a better days. Broken out, but it certainly brought a lot of joy to its previous owner. Probably a kid. It hurts when you think about this. I didn't even read the rest of these. Handmade tool you use to pry open a few doors before it breaks. It does the job slowly and loudly. Various components need to just make about anything. Nails, duct tape, plastic component, plastic containers, wrap, things like that. Wood, an essential component for all kinds of stuff. Plus, we can chop it to fuel source and heaters. To fuel stoves and heaters. Clean water. Some relatively clean water. You'll need to prepare a good meal or make alcohol. Sugar. There'd be no moonshine without sugar, essential for the fermentation process. It's edible, but it would be more nutritious when it's cooked. We can eat them as is, but they make a much better meal with cooked with some raw food. Like I said, this game's not that happy. Gotta get my ears open. Baldy roll-up. Roll-up made of some equal parts tobacco and herbs. Quite good under the circumstances. Great for the smoker, but we kinda can't afford to take any of that. We need only the essentials. We'll send back the scavenger when he's better. He can do some looting. Speaking of scavenger... Shit. Come on. Hopefully there's no one in the attic. Note that says, on the first days they robbed us, 2 days later they murdered our girls. I shot every one of them, but I don't want to use the gun anymore. It's broken and buried in the backyard. Next part looks shaky. If you're reading this, don't look for me. It's only 11:40. We have till sunrise. If it's sunrise, we might get killed. Snipers are about. It's a risk. I could leave, come back with a shovel. Actually, yeah. I'll come back with a shovel and take what we have for now. Then they follow a parents of 2 daughters. Good thing the girls don't resemble their father. He looks like a bear. Unfortunately, I know the fate that awaited them. Poor guy. Book would be nice, but that's a luxury. We don't have time for luxuries. We got shit to do. We don't even have a place to sit. All right, let's get the hell out of here. We got all we could. We'll have to come back in another day. Another day, another dollar, they say. Another day, another murder. Day 2. Tonight I had a really good haul. Look what I got. Didn't get robbed. We need wood. Well. You're all back in tip-top fighting shape there, lad. Get to work. We don't have time for this. I know you're hungry. Bruno's already working on making a meal. All right, dinner. We're making ourselves an actual dinner right now. All Then Pavel up to get some food. Rainwater. We need to get a source of water coming in. So let's go build something that can make us some water. Another comment I have for the game is that even though it's cell shaded, it doesn't go over the top. It still brings in a little bit of color, but keeps the nice black and white atmosphere mixed in with it and a bit of a gray. It's like if the world itself is in the state of constant fighting between looking on the brighter side of things and knowing there is no tomorrow. It's a choice you have to make. I hope you manage to keep it warm in here. Agreed. All right, let's see what else we can make. Make a meal for the scavenger. He's hungry. You're tired, so you're gonna go to sleep after you make a meal. All right. All right. Getting ourselves some loot now. Books. I like books. Luxury. I guess it's time we meet Marco, though. Marco. I thought I'd been through hell before. I'm a fireman. I enter blazing buildings to save lives more times than I care to remember. But back then, I had people team up against a common foe. Namely the fire. Nowadays, your former neighbor can kill you because your grandparents spoke a different language than his. This is true hell on earth. That is the horror of this all. I can't make jokes, really, with this game. That's the one issue I have why I can't do a 3-hour run. I can't make jokes like I can with Killing Floor 2 or Legend of Breath of the Wild or hell, even Dark Deception or Dark Illusion. I can make jokes and joke around in that. I can do that easily, but this game, this 1-hour impression for you guys, I can't do that for this. When I say this game likes to play it hard, it does. I know what this game's like. We actually got some meds. Holy shit. That's a rare find. I never spawn with meds in a house. Maybe the gods are smiling upon me this day. But no, as I was saying, this entire game likes to play his cards close to his chest. It likes to make you think you're good, and then whammo. A problem after problem. Then you're contemplating murder to just survive. And that's the thing about it all. And happy endings don't exist. This is war. Seriously. Just watch. Another bomb, another dead body. Or multiple. Let's see what we got. We only have one chair. We have beds. We sleep in decent condition. If someone gets sick or wounded, they'll have a place to rest. We don't have a radio. We don't know what's going on in the city. We have a few books. A good book helps us forget the horrors of war. Staying here is better than living in the common ruin. We lack cigarettes. We have breaches in the wall. Our shelter's not safe. We have to be constantly on guard. Let's see if I can change that. Now to introduce you to another mechanic. You might have noticed there's this little plus sign. Some facilities can be upgraded with better gear. Mainly using resources you can upgrade it. Like this. With this, we can upgrade our workshop to a better workbench. The question I have is, can we upgrade the stove too? We can. Bruno, get to upgrading the stove. We can actually make a stove out of it. We can turn it from a crude stove to an actual stove. Lucky it's not cold here. Now, as you can see, it can be upgraded again. The final one is Advanced Workshop. Advanced Workshop allows us to make electrical applications, such as heat lamps for gardens, mixer for herbal workshops, or for metal workshops. It's a luxury we can't afford right now. Right now, we have to start defending our place. Build up the walls. As you notice, this place isn't the best and the safest. There's holes and the place is in ruins. So, what better than to actually just build up the hole, to board the holes. Now, Bruno, can you still cook? No, you still need one, but less water. Let's see what else we can do. We can upgrade the metal workbench. I'll take the last of our gear. Let's see what we can do over here. We can use the last 3 to make the advanced workshop. It'll help us making better things. Is it worth it? Yeah. I know it's a risk because gears are kind of hard to come by right now. But it is something we need to do. I'm also going to make a shovel if I can. Takes him 1 hour. He'll be done before nightfall. He can take it and go clear out a place. Meanwhile, Bruno is in the process of this. The stove is upgraded to an actual stove. Time is of the essence. Yep, we now can do a reinforced door. Once we board up the holes and windows in the shelter, we can think of reinforcing the door and installing a simple alarm system. Let's board up some more of the holes. There's a lot, and they can get in through anywhere. Background, front walls. This place isn't safe. I think Bruno will be on guard tonight. Marco, go take a rest, okay? Nighttime now. 2 new places will get... So as the game progresses, you will get more and more places added to your list. Sleep in a bed. You stay on guard, Bruno. Marco will be on the scavenge duty tonight. He's a skilled scavenger. We have 2 new places. Supermarket. The supermarket is located in an area under military control, but people are still trying to scavenge it for supplies. We expect to meet some other scavengers there, so it's probably best not to get in the way. Some doors might still be locked. Crowbar could come in handy for supplies. Huge amount of materials, lots of meds and parts, and some food. The school's been shelled several times. Unfortunately, most of the cellars have collapsed, so it might be a good idea to bring a shovel and maybe some other tools. They say some homeless take a refuge inside the building. Both areas have people, either scavengers, homeless. I can use that amount of materials and meds right now. Food would be nice too, but let's prepare. Crowbar and a shovel will be our gear to get in there. Let's go. The homeless can think of it as also helping them. I heard they had classes when the shelling started. Poor kids. Damn. I hope to not see a body. I don't know about you guys, but dead kids kind of make me feel bad. I know it's like a weird thing to say, but picturing a kid just getting middle class getting bombed. They probably would think about going home that day. Being with their family, playing with their friends. Next thing they see is a white light from the bomb. Nothing but useless trash. Damn. If you think I'm joking, I'm not. I'm mainly saying this as a fact. That when it comes to this type of things, lives are lost. And picture someone, just a kid, sitting in a class when a shell hits and then they're gone. Parents no longer have their little boy or girl with them. I know it's dark and depressing, but that's the way the game acts. The reason I love it. It shows horrors and makes you think. The company, like I said, does really well at these type of things, so that's why I like playing. My cat doesn't like when I play it, though, because it gets depressed. Okay. Okay, we're good. Shit. Let's check the roof. Well, the second floor. No, wait, this second floor, that's technically the third floor. And another thing from my mighty shovel. I wield my mighty shovel. And I dig away the rubble. Thank God we got a skilled scavenger. He's gonna walk away with a good amount of loot. On. Damn. Can I help you, Biscuit? You're getting your head stuck again. I don't know what's causing this. I really don't, but I'm just going to take it and work with it. Don't question to get force in the mouth, they say. All right, we're on the roof. So the third floor is emptied out. Second floor, I haven't checked behind the boarded door yet. So I'm gonna get down there. And the roof only has one thing on it. So far, we're making pretty good time. It's only midnight. Well, it's almost 1 a.m. actually. Say about quarter till. Make that less. Is that a crate? I don't have a saw. Shit. The door is grated, but I can get through using my saw blade. Sadly, I can't get in with the saw blade. I don't have one. Damn. Gotta make a saw blade, meaning I gotta upgrade the metal workbench. Forgot about that tool. Gotta be careful, I'm hearing people. And he runs. Please don't be hostile. Please don't be hostile. They took my food again. I can always count on friends. Stevie's hostile. No. I feel slightly bad about coming here. Aha! Boarded doors only mean good loot. Branches and herbs. Nice. We have a luxury item, though. We have a literal bottle of painkillers. It's like solid gold. Hey, stranger, don't touch our box. I won't. I won't. It's no left for someone. I prepared the secret stash behind the fridge, like you asked. I already put some stuff there so you can see if it works for you. Don't steal. Try not to be a bad person, but I gotta survive. Secret stash behind the fridge. What? It's moonshine! Things get easier when you drink it, or so it seems. Good for trading. Hell yeah! Oh shit, he's right. I gotta get out of here. It's almost daylight. Sniper's gonna be in full force soon, along with the bombings again. Well, bombing's already happening, but I mean worse bombing. Sun's rising. I gotta move. So focused on fucking loot and digging and everything else. I forgot to track the damn clock. Come on, man. Don's caught Marco. It'll be harder to return. Oh, I hope he makes it. Day 3. We've been raided. Someone came in our house with things. Someone tried to rob us. They must have been more scared of us, so we managed to fend them off too. Too bad we had no weapons. None of us were winning attacks since there's been some problems, but we hope Marco will be back soon. Damn. Marco had good loot too. He had a lot of shit, and I don't even know where he is. Let's make an armchair. Marco, let's make it home. I didn't keep track of that clock. I'm worried. We're lucky it's not cold out here. Yeah, I know. Make one of these, and then make 2 bowls of soup. One for you, and you're gonna go rest. I think Pavel will have to go out tonight. Actually, can I make another water filter? We need a lot of water if we're gonna survive this, so a water filter would be nice. I can make another one. I have some stuff to exchange. Marcus Research Supplies brought back some interesting things. I made it without a scratch and all our loot. Well done. What the fuck? This has to be a glitch or a bug. This is not lucky in the game. This never happened. 100 of anything. What the fuck? Let's see what we got. Food would be nice. Vegetables too. Maybe some of that. It's still very generous. And again, we're offering moonshine in that. That's a luxury. You can have for almost nothing. Try and hit his nerves. Anything. Some filters that we don't have to make. Some cigarettes for him, but anything I could really use. We actually got a good chunk of food. Anything else we could trade off? Psycho I need, I can give you loss. I can offer you 1 bandage if you give me a lot of materials. I can siphon this guy for a good chunk of material. I just don't get how this happens. This never happens. Is it just a scenario? I think it's the scenario. Take some gears off him. Now for the actual main part. Give me some fire starters. Oh, that's when it starts kicking in, huh? You can have for almost nothing. There you go. I think that's enough. We're gonna get off him. No. I did the wrong person again. Bruno, go back to bed. Here you are. Gotta get back to my folks. Hopefully you'll come back around again when I have more shit to trade. That has to be a rare thing to happen. This, we can make a lot of shit. He's tired, but he's resting right now. Hate to bug you, man, but you gotta go cook. Make Pavel a meal. Not Pavel. Make Marco a meal. He's fixing up the roof. I should sleep off last night. You will. Finish upgrading that, you can go to bed. Actually, go eat first. Make us some water. 4 hours it takes to make water. I'll gladly do those 4 hours. I think we actually got something that lucky. Like, I've never seen a trader like that, nor have I seen what's going on so far. Is either this is the scenario, or this is just a bug. Whatever it is, I'm not gonna bitch. Let's reinforce the door. The shelter's patched up, right? Okay, let's see what we got here. We have a chair and an armchair. We have a bed and we sleep in decent conditions. If someone gets sick or wounded, they'll have a place to rest. We don't have a radio. We don't know what's going on in the city. We have a few books. A good book helps us forget the horrors of war. Sanger offers slight respite in these hard times. Cigarettes consumed per day, 3. All breached the wall bed boarded up. We should be able to repel miners' attacks, even if we're all caught sleeping. This, we're reinforcing the door with maybe a bit more boards, but we're also setting an alarm. I don't know what type of alarm, but it's an alarm we could use. I'd take anything. Anything's better than nothing. Jesus fucking Christ, thought I'm out of loot. Yep, now it's all boarded up a bit more. Teams more are able to hold it. Well, they need a radio. A radio would help us be able to keep track of shit. And the weather. The weather is our major enemy here. Because once it starts getting cold, it's already at 18 Celsius. Shit. Which at the Fahrenheit, that's 64 degrees. That's a slight chill in the air. It's good weather, but still slightly chilly. Tired. We made it back, though, which is still shocking. We got real lucky for him to return to us like that. Or else, we could have been going out to get his corpse. Saying goodbye to him. Let's see what we got.
Welcome to my video. This is Ekochin presenting.
What the fuck? Was that a mod from one of my character packs? I downloaded a character pack, but I don't think it should be doing that. Okay, let's build a heater. Snipers can still be around. When it's the next day, we're gonna pause this. I'm gonna cut it out most likely, but I'm going to figure out what the fuck that is. Okay, we're building a heater. Garden would be nice. With this, we can maybe make some cigarettes or herbal medicine. There we go. Ah, finally. We got a heater to help keep the place warm. Hatchet. We can use it to chop furniture or people. Pistol. Shotgun. Helmet. Knife. And a saw blade. Can't make it without a heat lamp. Can we do anything with this? We need a temperature. We're gonna need to be able to make some of this shit. Oh, we just barely made it on making that saw blade. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot more of these components. Electric parts. Nighttime. Sniper Junction. The city used to be beautiful with parks, squares, and monuments, surrounded by old buildings. Unfortunately, numerous incidents with the civilians shot out there and nicknamed Sniper Junction. You may find valuable things there, but it's very risky. Small apartment building. They own apartment buildings owned by an elderly couple and their son. They're still around, somehow managing to fend off looters. They probably have supplies like food and meds, but won't be willing to share them with us. We can try to steal it or take them by force. Lockpicks might come in handy. The risk I'm willing to take right now. Don't want to be bad. Get up on some tools. Get to work. These go on even during war. Either take cover behind something or stay away. The Bass Hotel covers the whole damn street. Woo! That's me. I'm gonna stick to this building. Shit. Break for it. Holy shit! Yeah, he's on me. Move! Help! Please help! Sniper's on me. Sniper shot me. You're lucky he didn't kill you. What do you need me to do? I was going home with Bess for my boy when I was hit. Okay? Dude, speed up the fucking talk. We're getting shot at. I wanted you to serious, but someone blocked the entrance. I got some tools. Please, can you do something about it? Head down and take a peek. Fuck. Boarded on the other side. Suicide run when I'm thinking. Shit. Ah! Wait for the hit. Fuck. The rats! I can use this to my advantage. I made it to the building. If I can get the sewer door open, I can get the dude out of there. I could save someone's life. And have a quick way to get the fuck out of here when I'm getting shot at later. Yeah, he's still on that one guy. He's really angry. At least now I know how to dodge a sniper. Can I just hear him open that door? Come on, man. It's safe. You don't know how grateful I am. Come with me. I'll try to repair you somehow. Okay, come on. Got some bandages luckily at home for my ass, but I'm in a hurry. I don't know. Oh, you were saying something else. Shit. Damn, it hurts so much. I think we will have something for you. I think I'll have something for you. He must have said something about it hurting a lot. The dude needs to move. No. He needs me. Follow me. I have a flat nearby. You're a kid. He needs me. I have to be there. Nothing like a father's determination, am I right? We're almost there. Just hope my boy is fine. Jacob, Daddy's here. He's not going anywhere. Dude. There's a box beneath bed. Take as much as you need. I don't want to think what would happen if it wasn't for you. Take it all. I could trade with this. It's valuable and it's useless to all of us now, besides for bartering. He's lucky I was here. Not. Dad has some adventures, little guy. Sick fits. Okay, we're gonna do a little more scavenging. It's almost 4 though, so I'm gonna have to move, and I'm injured like hell. Come back though. That. I know you don't have the taste, but you have to eat it. Okay. It's almost 6. Running out of time. Need to move. I got a sniper still watching my ass. Yep, there it is. Then move. Jesus fucking Christ! I took 1 bullet and luckily I survived it. Help the father though. Help the father get back to his kid. It feels great. Could have killed him. Could have left him for dead, but no. Made sure to help him. Here are bought some meds. Now, if you excuse me, I need this wound dressed. I have to have this wound dressed. I'm glad I could help that man. Every one of us could be in his position. All the shelling, sniper fire, lack of supplies makes you want to hide away. Sit down and cry. We cannot let them crush our spirit. We have to show them that they can't take away our dignity. Dignity. It's difficult here. But you know how we did it on our street? You gotta get cooking, man. Get some rest. Pain should ease soon. 4 days. 4 fucking days. Bandage and recovering. Stomach is rumbling. Okay, then eat the fucking food. Can't believe I actually saved. I'm actually happy. I've never been able to save someone. Last time I tried, they died. I lost them when I was getting them across. It's nice when things go right. Really nice. Wounded, but it's a wound well worth. But we're gonna call it here. Nah, I'm gonna do 1 more day. Here, go eat one of the canned foods. It's a rare luxury, but you got shot helping somebody. I feel it deserves a reward. Milk calms me down. They say these cans are quite nutritious. Now our dear friend goes and smokes. He's going to the armchair to smoke. I have something for you. Open the door. Sure, Marco will be alright. This wound is nothing to worry about. It's nice they care about each other. Oh, come on. I can't stand here all day. What do you want? We live several blocks. Fuck! We live several blocks from here. We saw that you took refuge in this building. And since we're supposed to be neighbors, we decided to pay you a visit and say hello. We brought some vegetables from our garden. Enjoy. They can give me 5. Wow. Got to help each other. Sadly, I don't think many people know that lesson, but thank you. Marco did the right thing. He helped him when he was getting pelted by fucking gunfire. This side's rarely visited, so let's make an ammo trap. I know, weird thought process, but hear me out. Okay, get up there and set that thing. Need more electric parts, but I can maybe make some other things. We're lucky it's not cold here. Yeah, it's 62 degrees Fahrenheit. Or 17 degrees Celsius. Pretty nice weather. What happened at Psycho Junction could have ended much worse. Alright. We use some raw food. Hopefully, eventually, we can get a mouse. Or something. You should get some rest. You are going to make another mouse trap and set up another one. I want to get some food, damn it. It could help us when we need it. Fuck. Then you can make yourself some cigarettes. Or make yourself a good old ciggy. He's not content. The other two are, though. Then again, he needs some smokies. He needs a ciggy. Fortunately, Shelter is a place where we can get some respite from the war. We have a chair and armchair. We have beds, so we sleep in decent conditions. If someone gets sick or wounded, they'll have a place to rest. We made a radio, and we'll be listening to it. We have a few books. A good book helps us forget the horrors of war. Staying here offers slight respite in these hard times. All the breaches on our wall have been boarded up. We have reinforced the door and installed improved secure improvised alarm system. Even if we're all caught sleeping, we should be able to repel most bandits' attacks. Speaking of bandits, we have no weapons. Unless you count a fucking crowbar. But we need something else. Knife. Knife. I have an idea. We're gonna make a knife. And then make some ciggies. Do what you have to do to survive this. Always remember that. Sometimes it's a must to take life. I don't want to think about it too much, but it is a must. I don't want to think about it too much. Makes a knife to think about killing. If you make herbs, we have some fertilizer. Maybe we can find some. I don't want to waste my food just yet. We could use that still. All right, man. You got some herbs, though, so go make some cigarette. Make 4 of these and make yourself some quality tobacco. Ah! Fuck. Those that don't know, I split my toenail earlier today, so now it's like... just banged off the desk, and I'm trying. Pain in my ass. Literally. Well, I guess you could say a pain in my foot. Yeah, I'm terrible at making puns when I'm doing this. You need a mixer. Well, he can work on that for the rest of the time. These two can... I'm sure Marco will be fine. Marco. Nothing really we can make right now. Moonshine. Firewood. I can make some firewood. Never know when we're gonna need firewood right now. I was so relieved to hear that Marco helped that man. Pav really likes human spirit. Then again, he does have a family. He probably thinks about them. All right. It's gonna get rough. He's bandaged, so he needs to rest. You're on guard duty. You go scavenge. Sniper Junction still has a lot of stuff in there I haven't gotten yet. So, it's a risk. But he's a fast runner. That's my advantage. Should be able to get in there and get some loot. Take some tools. Don't need the weapon. Take some tools and let's make some moves. There it is. First shot. Woo! Run like your fucking ass depends on it. Oh wait, it does. All right, this place wasn't looted that much when I was last here. And that father probably got out there with the kid. So let's make some moves. Electrical parts. Yes. Gone. Probably took the kid and ran, like I said. Nice. We're good. This is why I brought the saw blade. Not keep me out of loot. Good thing I have a saw blade. Let's start cutting. Come on. I'm getting what I want out of here. Damn that sniper. Damn this whole fucking war. Let's see. Anything else under the bed? Shit, meds, and I can't take them. Door's great, but I get through using my saw blade. The sniper's probably pissed right now. Ain't getting my head yet. Can I drop something? What could I trade though? I'll trade this for the wood. What is more valuable to me than fucking sugar right now? You know, I can make moonshine, I don't need the sugar right now. Damage vest. Wear people you want to hurt. What you need to survive, right? There. Grab this kit. It's a lucky find, though. Guitar? We can repair that, and it might bring us some respite. Relax for a bit, you know? I think I got as much as I could get out of this place. Okay, we have enough electrical parts to also upgrade something. I think we're gonna go with the metal bench. If I upgrade the heater, it can help us stay warmer when it starts getting colder. I can't use the radio. That name, Jacob, sounds very familiar, though. All right, we're done here. Let's get the hell out. Sniper's probably still watching. Wait for me to pop my head out again so it can shoot me. Him, pop my head out behind something to hide. Move! Run like fucking hell! Pavel is back. I'll probably try and make another video covering this game when I can figure out what caused these bugs. But, got lucky. Oh, look at all the stuff I brought. I wish I could bring so much every night. Well, get to cook us some food, man. Slightly wounded. He should be fine then if he just sleeps off his pain. Oh wow, we already caught a mouse? Things work out eventually. Wait, we actually caught something. Come on. Yes. All right, that's 2, so we made a meat profit of 1. What do you need to upgrade? You need a mixer. Well, let's make a mixer. And not the app either. We have a gun now. No bullets, but we have a gun. Feels awkward. Don't worry, Pavel. You'll get to eat something here in a second. There we go. And make a basic meal for Marco. We're like at endgame shit. Like, this is stuff I expect like late game. If things go well, it's like I've never had this happen. One advanced metal shop will be made. Apart from making tools, we have fixed all broken. Apart from making tools, we can fix all broken firearms here, as well as vest and helmet, and refill empty shell casings to reuse them. You got lucky. It hurts, but I'll manage. Good, good. Let's keep it that way. We can now fix shit and make shit. We had gunpowder, we can make some bullets, but we can now make a vest. Also, we can make a guitar. Make a guitar and actually relax. Things will work out eventually. All right, now I've rested. All right, you two get some rest. He got his. There we go. Now you're making your ciggies, but kindly go up there and finish the guitar. Then you go finish making your cigarette. Yeah, actually get a guitar. It's rare fine, and it very much helps. You can tell you never really played a guitar. But let's see, day 5. 5 days in, doing quite well. Just don't get how things happen. All right, I think we're gonna call the 1 hour impression thing done though. We don't have enough electrical parts, of course. Yeah, I think we're gonna call it. This has been this war of mine. This has been my 1 hour impression of it. I personally would like to recommend this to anyone out there. If you are a person who likes seeing things like wars, or actually, you should phrase this better. If you're someone who wants a realism game based on the fact of a war, where you're not a rebel, you're not a soldier, you're not a super person, you're just a civilian, then I would like to recommend this game. This game is honestly one of the best things out there. I recommend this mainly so people understand the true horrors. At least something good happened. Come on. Anyway, this has been this war of mine. A game based on the fact of an actual war in a place called Paragon. You're just trying to survive. Would I recommend this game? If you're okay with war and very heavy topics at point, I would recommend this. This game will make you question your own humanity if you have to choose between robbing some elderly couple or killing somebody. It'll show you things that are horrible. And that's the thing about it. War is never nice. And war is never clean. As much as people want you to believe that there's the good guys and there's the bad guys. In war, there is no good guys or bad guys. Just men killing each other and the civilians crossing the fire. And that's what I want to say here. If you guys want to play a game that actually makes you see the horrors of war, I would recommend this game. But, and this is a but here, if you're very sensitive when it comes to war games or anything involving war in general, I recommend skipping. If you enjoyed this game, though, do be sure to check it out. It's on Steam and it's available on all platforms as far as I'm aware. Xbox, Steam, Nintendo Switch, PlayStation, games like that. Now, as for my verdict, I think it's time I give it. I give the game, drumroll please. Actually, I can't do drumroll. God damn it. I give the game 4 out of 5. Future me, hopefully you are actually putting this in the video. I swear to God, if you don't, I'm going to beat you when this goes out. I'll come back. I'll come from the past to kick your ass. Anyway, I give the game a 4 out of 5. It's a really good game, and I highly recommend it. But there are still slight issues. As you can tell, I got a bug. Like, a severely bug with a random trader and with this. Hopefully, I can figure it out when I'm editing this, what caused it. And I'll probably make an edit to this to explain that. But just in case I can't, I'll post in the description, hopefully. Anyway, like I said, if you want to play a real war game from the kind of like in the vein of Spec Ops: The Line, except you're not a soldier but a civilian, I suggest checking this game out. This has been 1 Hour Impressions, and my impression is very nice. I like the game. The game knows how to pull its punches, how to show you the kindness and the horror of the war. And I don't know if I'll make any shorts out of this, besides just some of the bugs I came across. But thank you so much for watching. I've been DJacob12, and I'm a sheep girl, of course. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching 1 Hour Impressions. If you guys like it, we'll do another one of these in the future. See you guys next time. Good night, everybody. Hey, everybody. Future Jacob here. I know, very weird to see me like this in the middle of your, at the end of a video. Normally, you guys see the end card and all that, but I actually am here to tell you guys what happened. So I ended up doing some digging, and I found out what caused the mod that we all saw. Well, bug, I guess. It turns out that I had a mod installed for some packs. Those who don't know, there was a couple of playlists I installed for custom characters to show it off. It turns out in the mixture, and I also share this game with someone else on my account, so they might have done it, but there was a couple of mods also turned on from these packs. One of them being Unlimited Inventory, which allows you to carry unlimited of a certain item, and Broken Trader. A trader will show up who will barely charge you anything for 100 of every item in the game of starting out. So I ended up figuring out what caused that. Don't worry, I'll be doing a legitimate This War of Mine playthrough very soon, maybe. I'll probably make a second video covering it in the future of a legitimate playthrough where I'm actually included among the survivors. I'll probably make a couple based on people I know in real life, too. Anyway, I just want to real quickly input this in here and edit this in. I know I'm going to be having a headache later putting this in, but I just wanted to clarify that real fast for you all. Anyway, as Past Me said, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Good night, everybody.